I need a drink. Hello there. Welcome to Reddita, where we shamelessly ask you to subscribe and like the video if you enjoy it, and where we say to smash the bell and hate ourselves for it while we go down an existential crisis mentally that slowly eats away at you day after day, video after video, late night of editing after late night of editing, until one day they find you on the roof barking at traffic with your underwear on your head blasting turn down for what from a speaker stuck in your whoa, sorry, blacked out there for a second. Anyway, on with the video. Enjoy. r/confession. For 3 years, I switched my partner's tea in the morning because I couldn't deal with his fake snobbery. When my ex and I started dating, I used to make him a morning cup of tea as a cute gesture, and it stuck for the 3 years that we were together. It's a nice small thing you can do to make someone's day, and it's a nice way to get to know how someone likes things doing. So, my morning tea used to be any old tea bag, Yorkshire tea if it was on offer, a splash of milk, and the first cup always had a teaspoon of sugar. Every cup after was just tea and milk. My ex, however, had to have a very specific ritual: Thompson's Punjana tea, a teaspoon of milk and absolutely no sugar. He was adamant that he could tell in a heartbeat when his morning cup of tea, and at the age of 33, he's never liked any other tea other than Fortnum and Mason's Royal Blend. So, in the beginning, when he would stay at mine, I entertained this notion and used to make his morning tea the way he liked: Thompson's Punjana tea, a teaspoon of milk and absolutely no sugar. He would always thank me and tell me that I make the best cups of tea, and it was nice. 3 times a week didn't kill me, and it was a sweet gesture. Fast forward 3 months, when he would spend nearly every day of the week at mine, but not moved in. He was very demanding of his morning ritual, and being a student, I couldn't keep affording to buy that brand of tea. Besides, what was wrong with PG Tips or any non-branded supermarket tea? Tea is tea after all. So, I used to always make his cup of tea with any tea bag, a teaspoon of milk and no sugar. I was always sure to only make it when he was in the shower or still in bed, so he could never catch me out, and initially, he was dubious and was always asking to make sure it was Thompson's Punjana tea. He used to call it by its full name to emphasize how good it was. After a few trials of different teas, I finally found that sweet point where he couldn't taste the difference. I would drink it with him, and as he sipped, would go on about how you can taste the quality and that there is really no other tea like it. When we moved in with each other, it was a lot harder to disguise the fact that I was keeping the same box of tea and just filling it with regular tea bags, so I had to be a bit more clever. At the time, I was studying at college, so I was in control of weekly food shops and only really wanted to go twice a week to minimize costs, so we had more to spend on meals out. I used to buy 1 bag of his tea and 2 bags of mine a week, and kept them in the drinks cupboard. When it came to making his in the morning, I would take one of his tea bags and put it in my pocket, giving him one of mine instead, and I used to give my tutors at college his tea to drink during the day. He would always comment that I run out quicker of my tea bags because of the quality, and that with Punjana, 1 bag is enough for a considerable amount of time. Little did he know, this went on for a couple of years, and I never told anyone about it out of fear that he would find out, as after all, he really couldn't tell, so why ruin the fun? It was saving me money, and it was sort of amusing. I never let him make a cup of tea unless I was away, so he never really had to find out. After we split up, we remained good friends, and I've spent some time with him too in our old flat. Every time I visit, he always asks me to make a cup of tea the way I used to for old time's sake, because everyone he's been with or dated after me can never make it taste the way I did. He even says that when he makes it himself with Punjana, that he could never make it taste right, and that I was some sort of specialty maker. I still haven't told him. This is a long post about tea, so the TLDR ex used to play on that he was very fussy with tea. I switched his morning cup to a considerably cheaper tea bag, and he could never tell the difference and still can't. Pause. Before I get to the comments, I want to basically sum up a whole lot of comments at the very top and bottom of this post. Multiple "you go girl" posts and haha that's kinda cute / haha you're cray / silly posts. But the bulk of the posts in between, well, let me pick a few to sum them up. It's crazy how different the comments are in this post than to the guy who swapped out his girlfriend's coffee I don't understand why you wouldn't at least give him some of his tea instead of giving it away. I get this is a light confession, but the amount of effort that went into deceiving him is what makes it wrong. Like I can see doing it for a week then being all how you were drinking peasant tea and you liked it. But IDK man, this seems so excessive and weird. I don't understand why you would give away the expensive tea you bought for him to your tutors instead of just giving it to your boyfriend. This whole post makes no sense to me. Why would you do this? ITT. Gaslighting your partner is considered cute. What the fornicate? People. It's not new, but I don't think it's come into recognizable usage much until the past 10 years or so. With Mr. Prototypical Narcissist in the US White House, I think that's been getting the term a lot more attention, as gaslighting is something that narcissists are known for doing. The general idea. The general idea. The general. Look, I don't want to do a giant orange man bad / judgy narcissist behavior lecture disguised as a comment here, and it would be easy, trust me. You realize how much time this comment would fill up alone. Look at this thing. Okay, you know what, looking at these comments this turned pretty toxic pretty quick. Now that I look at it, and there is a suspiciously large amount of deleted comments and users. But screw it, Reddit's dying, YouTube is hell censored, and not getting that sweet ad revenue guap. Dr. Disrespect could be anything from a pedo to a victim. Jenna Marbles cancelled herself. Boogie2988 can't stop digging his hole deeper into troll file. Joe Rogan is leaving for Spotify. Everyone forgot Blend Tech / Will It Blend existed. The Berenstein Bears are apparently the Berenstain Bears. The rent is too damn high. Pat McAfee has yet to be named to Monday Night Football. We are all stuck in our houses. We need police reform. And apparently you're either a racist or a communist now. Jesus Christ, people, 2020 is nuts and this isn't even a drop in the bucket. Go enjoy some time with your loved ones during this time and enjoy this time while we have it together. Quarantine doesn't have to be miserable. I thank you for your time watching today. If, and only if, you are feeling super generous, please throw me a sub or a like. My channel is new and it helps. Normally my vids aren't like this. Maybe check another one out another time. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoy the rest of your day. I need a drink.